Hey everyone, welcome to episode 32 of the Personal Project Podcast. Hi, I'm Katie. If you're new, welcome. This is a podcast where I share my weekly update on how I'm making changes in my life, bettering my life, because I used to struggle with a lot of self-loathing, anxiety, depression, and so I've been working really hard on my mindset, myself, and my life. And this is what I'm sharing. So, holy crap, we are really getting up there. 32. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. I know the title of this episode sounds like it's going to be like really sad and like I'm feeling down, but this is actually a really positive podcast. I actually feel really awesome about this breakthrough, I guess, that I had really recently. I feel like I just reached a new level of confidence around myself, like around social. This is going to be more about social stuff. And I'm really excited to share how this happened. And it's mainly because of this thought, nobody cares about me, and how amazing that thought makes me feel. I know, right? Isn't that so weird? So let me tell you what happened, and it'll make a lot more sense why this is actually a really positive thought for me. So currently I'm in Jakarta visiting my dad. I live in Bali, and Jakarta is about a 2-hour flight. I booked a really last minute trip to come here and visit him for a week. And right before I left, like the day before I did this presentation, yes, I did a public speaking presentation for the first time about coaching, about my work. And, I was talking about procrastination, how I help, how I coach, the tools I use. I'm going to give myself a huge pat in the back for that because that was really scary. I was nervous. I was shaking, but I did it. And I'm really proud of myself for that. So if you'd like that same help, if you're curious about how I could help you, how I can coach you, especially around art and procrastination, I offer free coaching calls, free breakthrough calls, and it's all in the link in the bio before. No, not link in bio. Oh my God, this is not Instagram. It's all in the description. Okay. Anyway. So the presentation was over. I invited a lot of friends to come, and it was really great. People were being really supportive, and we all came back after to our house, and I let my friends know that I'm leaving the day after. It was super last minute trip so that somebody can take care of the cats. Then one of my friends said, "Wait a second, are you going to come to our wedding?" And I had totally forgotten about this wedding party that this couple was having. And I was like, oh crap, like what's the date? What's the time? Like we were trying to figure out logistics. And her husband was clearly like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. And he said, it's all right. It's okay. It's not a big deal. And my brain immediately went to, I'm unwanted. He doesn't care if I show up. I'm boring. They like other friends more than me. I'm the least liked. That's where my brain seriously went to immediately. And I have been feeling pretty insecure about this for some time now, that I'm awkward, that I'm not socially fun. I'm not the I'm not people's favorite. I'm the least liked, that I'm a bother, that I annoy people, that I just don't know how to interact with other people. Like that's been kind of on my mind generally. But it's all right, right? It's okay to have those thoughts. I still went about my day. I still did my best to speak with people. I guess because I've been thinking thoughts like, it's okay that I'm awkward. And so that's what allowed me to just like go out anyway. Like I just removed that judgment about being awkward. But I did notice that it still made me like just generally more shy, right? Which again, isn't a bad thing. It's okay. And also, I'm pretty sure that her husband said it's all right because their wedding is a 2-day event. So if I didn't make it the first day, I'll make it for the next day. It doesn't actually matter. But still, my brain wanted to go into like, I'm unwanted, I'm not likable pretty automatically. That's still like an autopilot thought for me. So while I was pondering why I'm unlikable and that they don't care about me and kind of feeling bad about that and feeling bad for myself, I started coaching myself on the fly about this while I was packing my bags and on the way to the airport. I was just thinking, like, how can I think about this differently? Like, I feel kind of bad about this. Is there a different way to look at this? And I think I just remembered this saying, or, seeing online somewhere about like how we aren't really entitled to anything. And so then my brain just did like a 180 and was like, wait a second. Why should he care about me? Why the hell would it matter to him if I showed up or not? It makes no difference in his life. And then my brain just goes into, wait a second. Like, again, no one is supposed to care about me. No one. And then my body just immediately let all of that go. And I just immediately felt a lot better. Like, no one is supposed to care about me. So then anyone that does, it's all a bonus. I was so focused about caring about the possible opinion of one person and feeling so much despair because this one person might not care about me. And he might not. I don't know. I will never know for sure, right? But then I was caring so much about that instead of being so grateful about the people that really do care about me. Anytime our brain wants to focus on what we don't have, we just immediately hurt ourselves. Like, it's so fascinating. So now the thought, nobody cares about me, feels amazing. Okay, there's like so much freedom in that. Seriously, it's true. No one cares about me. Everyone is caring about themselves. If someone did, quote unquote, care about me, they'll have a couple of sentences in their mind about me, and then the rest of their 60,000 thoughts that they have that day is going to be about themselves, about what they're doing, or their life, or other people, right? Like, I make up less than 0.01 of their thoughts that day. If someone had a low opinion of me, again, the thought that like will cross their mind about what a shitty person I am or how boring I am. And some days, maybe more often, if they are talking poorly about me to another person. But again, at most, it's not even 1% of their day. And I used to torture myself wishing I could change that 1% of someone else's thoughts about me that literally has zero effect on my life. But 99% of their day is not about me. Nobody cares about me. I feel amazing about this, guys. And I realize that the reason this thought feels so good now than before is because I've changed the meaning behind it. Nobody cares about me used to mean that I'm unlikable and I'm unwanted. Now to me, it means, oh my God, that means I can really be myself. Because no one actually cares. No one actually remembers. Like, no one really is gonna like be thinking about me 24 hours, right? Like, I can just be myself. I've seen this in motion for me just a little bit. I know this is a pretty recent thing. I was on Instagram and a friend of mine created a post, like she posted something, and I wanted to comment on it. But my autopilot brain goes into, oh wait, should you really? What if what you write is actually kind of lame? And they're going to think that it's really weird or an embarrassing thing to say. So I, at first, like swiped away from her post. And then I was like, wait, nobody cares. And so I wrote on her post, on her picture, and then done. And then I stopped thinking about it. Like, miracle. Seriously, in the past, even if I built up the courage to write something, I'll be thinking about it quite a lot after, wondering if it was the right thing to do. But now I was just like, nope, that's it. Okay, cool. This is like ridiculously crazy to me, and I just feel really blessed. I feel really like excited that I'm working on myself like this. I'm making changes in my mind. I'm moving forward, like, oh my God, you guys, nobody cares. Nobody cares about us. Like, that is so much freedom. Please let me know in the comments if this was useful to you and if this gave you some insights for yourself as well. I'd love to know. I really want to hear about it. I like hearing about how this helped you. It's really fascinating to me. So please share. On another note, I'll just give you a little update of my life right now. Like I said, I'm currently in Jakarta and I'm visiting my dad and some of my family. And to be perfectly honest, like this thought really helps me when it comes to like just people in general. But I'm currently, it's currently a little bit of a struggle here. A lot of the times in general, when I'm around family, if you guys have been following me, you know that I have a pretty like, I don't know, I consider it a weird relationship and I'm working on that thought. I don't want to see my family that way, but it is a struggle a little bit to be here in my mind. So that's kind of what's going on for me right now. It's not something I really can get into or want to get into because I'm in it right now, but maybe in the future if I get something out of this, I will share my insights. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But I'm still really loving this no one cares about me thought. I've been feeling really, really amazing. It's weird. I feel amazing and not so great at the same time, but it's all good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for being on this journey with me. If once again, if you need any help, if you are struggling with thoughts in your mind that's making you feel like crap, I'm here to help. Check the link in the description if you would like to book a free breakthrough call with me. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.